show. Well, I think Team Awesome is awesome when you're in a state. Tune in to Team Awesome Make. Yeah.
Right, everybody out there in YouTube Town. Is it YouTube Town?
I think it's
I think
YouTube land.
I used to call it YouTube to taking it down to YouTube Town. YouTube Town, taking it down. I don't know why I used to say that. Anyway,
boy.
really excited about this thing
Yes.
that we're going to be doing a reaction to. We saw the teaser for this a while ago.
Been a while, yeah.
It's been a bit of a spell since we've done that. Well, it looked insane. It looked crazy. It was a giant city on wheels and a tank thing, and there were people on like motorcycles and driving. It was like this future dystopian craziness, and it was like, and then I found out later on that city that was on, it looked like a city or mini city on, I don't know, like on wheels, was London. And I'm like, what? So this sci-fi thing looks crazy,
Ridiculous,
insanely high concept, and I love that. I want sci-fi to get weirder and weirder, so it can't get weird enough for me. And don't forget our information.
Links.
Our information is below if you want to clink it. My mouth and words are hard on times. Sometimes words are hard in my mouth. I'm excited. You want to watch this?
Yeah, let's watch this.
Thanks for taking 5 seconds.
Whatever's hard in your mouth.
All right, I'm going to hit play in 3, 2.
Fun.
What is that?
Yeah. What is?
It's London.
Yep. Okay.
60 minutes
What?
is all it took to bring humanity to the very brink of extinction. Mankind mobilized. A new age arose.
Hey!
You go with
The
me.
age of the great predator cities. Survival of the
This is
fastest.
crazy.
Ooh.
This is crazy. I'm getting like video game vibes too, you know?
This is for my mother.
Oh no.
Stop her!
Ask him why he murdered my mother.
Okay.
I'm sorry you had to head out.
What the? Oh my god.
As to Shaw, she won't stop until I'm dead.
Unless you kill her first.
I want them found.
This is nuts.
Get on!
Yeah, all right. Oh my god.
I've been looking for you for a long time. Your mother, she said she had found something dangerous.
Is that a floating city?
Afraid of Valentine, of what he might do.
The man who controls this controls the world.
She said that you could stop him.
Peter Jackson? Oh my god.
This
This
weapon
is
can
wild.
wipe out the largest city in the blink of an eye.
Not if we shut it down.
Nothing can stand in the face of this.
We have to stop London before it destroys us. You sure you want to do this? Once we go in, there's no going back.
I have to.
Wow, I didn't see a release date. Did you see a release date
It just
there?
said December.
It said December?
Mhm.
Okay. Whoa.
Holy crap.
Sometimes you see a trailer for a movie and there's a lot of like really intense, like whether it's action or sci-fi or whatever, and your brain for a minute is like trying to take it all in. Like, is that a giant city?
Yep.
Like, and it's on wheels, and is that another giant city? And like they're shooting cannons at each other, and is that a floating city? What's going on? What is, like, and your brain starts doing that thing where you start extrapolating what it might be, and you start going, what the, and then you start kind of in your head seeing this. But the images are just so visceral, and they're huge, and like epic is the way, like epic is the only word I can describe like the imagery and the ideas here, the concepts. It's a city on the run, essentially. All the cities are constantly on the run. They're constantly on the move. And I'm trying to figure out what exactly it is.
Yeah.
Were you completely certain on that?
No.
There's a reason why they have to constantly be moving. And I'm wondering what that reason might be. And there's another reason why there's a city way up high, away from the ground. And you know what I mean? Like, and why there's cities that move. There's something going on that's causing them all to be like, we got to go.
Yes.
And I mean, they may have touched upon it a little bit in the trailer, but I don't want to know entirely. I want to keep guessing until I see the film because I don't want to know the characters really. I mean, I know that there's like a story of revenge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bigger concepts at play.
Hugo Weaving is the villain again.
It seems like he's the villain again, but again, some person's villain is another person's like hero.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, like
true.
which is messed up. I mean, I don't know if Thanos is necessarily anyone's hero, but to each their own, I guess.
And I find it really interesting. I've noticed a lot of literary, because this is based off a book.
Oh.
A lot of
Oh, it is?
literary. Yes.
Oh, God damn, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
A lot of literary villains are named Valentine, and I don't know why.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Is that this person's name? And
the Hugo Weaving's name is Valentine.
is that always like a bad guy's name?
Well, at
Like-
least in another book series called the Mortal Instruments series.
Oh, Mortal Instruments?
Like City of Bones and stuff.
Wait, is that a part of this?
No, it's not
Oh.
a part of this. They
See, don't do that to me. You're messing my head up. It's like I'm already like messed up
the
from the
villain
trailer.
in that his name is Valentine too.
Oh, okay. Well, still, like, there's so much high concept sci-fi-ery is what I'm calling
Yes.
it. This is a lot of sci-fi-ery. This is crazy. I'm excited. I can't gush enough.
Mm-hmm.
I
Peter
just,
Jackson's doing it. You know it's gonna be good.
I mean, we said the teaser gave us a crazy, intense look. This
Mhm.
gave us like a more in-depth, like more texture to it, I
Yes.
think. And
Mhm.
I am really excited about what I'm seeing. The more I see of it, the more I want to see of it, and the more I look forward to it. Do you think this could be a whole franchise in and of itself if this first one's successful? I know it's early to say that, but I'm really curious. I mean, if this works out and it's that crazy good, do you think it could be like 2 other films?
I hope so.
I mean, it looks like it has the groundwork for
That has only worked out. I don't know if this is a book series or a single book,
it. Right.
but assuming that it's a book series, that has only worked out a handful of times.
Well, it is Peter Jackson, so
But it is Peter Jackson.
he
so
did do Lord of the Rings stuff. So
I hope so because the trailer looks so good.
I mean, I know it's really early to say, but I mean, we kind of need new franchises and we
Yeah.
need new stuff to get in there. If this is successful, then hopefully we can get some new higher concept ideas for sci-fi instead of just our sort of traditional sci-fi fare,
Yeah.
which is cool, but I
Mhm.
want it to get weird.
Yes.
Weird. The cast so far, looks interesting.
Mhm.
I don't know if we're dealing with. I mean, I don't know if the threat is like constant war and people have to keep running from each other, or if the
Yeah.
constant threat is like resources, or if there's actual physical threat. I mean, again, I want it to be ambiguous until we actually see the movie, but it is something that I am curious, very curious about. But I can see the downside I can see is that there's so much cool, intricate sci-fi-ery that it may be like some people are like, I can't. It's too crazy up there.
Honestly, I
But-
kind of feel like the whole revenge plot might just be a subplot, mainly because I don't think they would have shown us that
Right.
if it was a huge thing. I just think it was a means to make those two characters meet, and then
Right.
they run away. And yes, while they're also facing Valentine some way, they're also dealing with whatever the bigger threat is.
Yeah, whatever that might be.
Mm-hmm.
And it does seem like there is some sort of bigger threat or bigger picture going on.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not entirely certain what it is, but I like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times in marketing, you kind of know what happens. ABC.
They give too much away.
You kind of know the plot. You know,
Mhm.
like in the trailer will show you the beginning, the middle, and the end. This is like just setting you up for like, here's everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of craziness. We're gonna give you the basics. It's a revenge plot, but it's in a crazy future world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
That's the basics. We'll get to, the crazier stuff later. And it's like, so far I'm sold. So out of 5 weavings, Hugos,
Yes.
out of 5 weaving Hugos,
Agent Smith.
out of 5 Hugos weaving Hugos, what do you give it?
I am going to give it a 4
A
with
4.
potential to go higher.
A 4, possibly more.
Mhm.
You just need more info. Another trailer, perhaps.
I'm just going to have to wait it out to see the movie, only
Yeah.
because I'm such a fan of this book genre, and
Yeah.
I've read so many books in this genre, and I've seen a lot of them attempt to go to film,
Right.
and I had really high hopes, and I was really let down. So I'm hesitant,
I hear you.
but I have high hopes, but I won't know until I see the movie in its entirety.
I'm at a 4.5 to be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to this. The reason why it's not a full-blown 5 is I was hyped for it, but it did seem a little bit like they were trying to hit certain notes for the trailer, like certain notes that you expect to see. I mean, I get it. That's kind of predictable, and you do it because that feels good because it's predictable, but you don't need to do that anymore. Like a lot of trailers are really successful. They show you one kind of scene from the movie that gives you a kind of understanding of what's going on. I'm not saying that they have to do that, but I appreciate the trailers that give you like kind of a scene for like the whole time, and then it ends with more establishing shots and more images of the world. Something like this, because it's so intricate and so complex concept-wise, that I think they might need to slowly give out some clips and let people kind of get more accustomed to what's going on, take it in and understand it, and sort of let us into this world more, which they probably will. This is like only trailer 1. We had a teaser before, so I think they're starting the whole campaign. So for me, 4.5, excited, looking forward to it. Hip-hop hooray.
Woo!
Hip-hop hooray. Oh. Hey. Oh. You get it from there. It's the rest of it. It's a song. All right. All of our information is in the description below. Podcast and all. Wherever you can find them. Podcast, that is. Click subscribe. Click subscribe. Click subscribe if you want. Thanks for letting me out to dry there. You're just sitting there.
You're
just
welcome.
laughing at me.
Yep.
Oh, you're still there.
This has been Team Awesome. Team Awesome. What a fun experience. Well, you know we do it to the soul right. Awesome. Here at Team Awesome Inc. Wink, wink. Shut up. Yeah.